Now cluck like a chicken.
What?
A chicken! No!
More pizza for you.
So, I didn't know when I repeated alerts that it would automatically do the alert that went off at that time. So I was fully expecting Tyrannomon, and I got clicked like a chicken. Anyway, happy you made this one, and just want to make it clear, you made another donation, but it was cut off. I'm not able to repeat it. So let me just find it to read it, because it would feel really guilty if I didn't. Yay, still love your guys' content. Can't wait to see what the future will provide. Me too, Happy. Thank you very much for the donations, and hope you enjoy the video. Well, we had a good run. Time for the finale in Yugi's campaign. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom part... fuck, I should know this. Fuck, I should know this. Fuck, I should know this. Rarely known number. It's between 9 and 10 or 11. It's under the I'm not sure category of numbers. So as you can see, this does not look like anything we've seen before. We are now inside the actual like programming of the game. Amazing. It's like something right out of a sci-fi film, Yug. He didn't say Yug, but the Yug was implied. You don't know when to give up. You could have lived here knowing that you would beat me and destroy the Empire. Is that a hologram? Enough, Scott. Set us free. You should be thanking me for trapping you in one of these games you like so much. What more could you want? It's the Kingdom Control Block, the heart of the entire world. You're all standing on a circuit that's just above the heart of the computer. There's much like the nerves in the human body. They both carry electronic signals. Human brain is a collection of Human brain is a collection of electronic signals. You're now closer to that than anyone has ever been. Never mind, I'm only wasting my breath. They're all just bugs in the system now. By that I mean that the system considers you to be error that needs to be eliminated. Everything you've done up until now has been with the scope of the character you were assigned to play. But now you've gone too far. In just moments, the system defenses will activate and destroy you. My plan is close to completion. I don't have time to waste dealing with you. We'll never meet again, so I'll take this opportunity to say farewell. Bye-bye. Stop. He's gone. He's got to be in here somewhere. Start looking everywhere. I mean, we can't look everywhere at once. So, there is no home base in this mission. Or there is, I'm lying to you. I flat out lied to you. There is no home base. But, oh shit, it's gonna cost so much. They all cost the same, the max amount you can pay. I don't have enough money for it, so I'm not buying anything here. The guide says just take every place with Yugi. But that would take a while, so I'm gonna try and send a couple different people at once. There's one place Yugi has to take, and it's okay, so some of these have two. As you can, let's look at it this way. Wow, there's a lot of enemies. Okay, so that's the final area, and then this one, and then this one. Let's get that too. And that one actually has Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. That's kind of cool. So they all have like robotic themed ones or high defensive themed ones. I'm looking for one in particular. There's Terminal Bus, Memory Bank A, T2, System Gateway, Memory Bridge. What is the one I'm supposed to be looking out for? At Memory Bridge, that's the one I'm looking for. Yugi has to take Memory Bridge, which is this one. Also, worth noting, these do not connect. So if I go this way, then I can't go that way. So Yugi, maybe you don't have to take it with Yugi? That seems kind of, only in Yugi's campaign. That's fine. Okay. So, I'm going to send Yugi that way. Just up, sort of. He'll be attacking these guys. I think I'll send Joey to this one, and then I'll have him curve around, and then Tristan can take the other ones. So that way, Joey fights 1, Tristan fights 3, Yugi fights 4, I think. Which should be enough. There's no roaming enemies here, they're all in these control hubs, which kind of makes what Scott said bullshit, where he's just like, oh, now you're bugs in the system, blah, blah, blah. But, because he's not going to take over, he just doesn't. So, there's no roaming enemies, they're all stationary. Forgot Joey had, okay, alright, let's calm down, guys. I thought Tristan had, that one, that's why I was, what the fuck is happening here? Alright. There we go. Alright, there I thought we go. I got something in my throat I'm trying to get out. It's all this jizz. I'm sucking so much subscriber dick. Alright, what the fuck is Yugi? Oh, he's just really slow. Can't really figure out what's going on. I do feel like it's a wasted opportunity for Joey to have the fastest monster and him only going to 1, but whatever. Yeah, this area is unique in that it's tunnels and shit, so like every other time we've had before, the map is just wide open, so you can like kind of cross through shit. You can't do that here, and it's mildly annoying. Luckily, there is no time limit, so that's something. All the enemies are level 40, which is pretty strong, to be honest. I think Joey might struggle a little bit, but the other two shouldn't have any problems. Tristan's got enough manpower, and Yugi's OP, so I'm not worried. Yeah, it's just gonna take a while, that's all. I'm gonna do these 2 missions together. I don't care how long this part is, just because it's the end. I might as well just finish off Yugi's campaign. And then we'll start Kaiba's. The game recommends doing Yugi's twice, and I'm like, no. That would be so boring. So at the end of this, we'll have all 3 Harpy Ladies. We have all 3 Harpy Ladies already. I think 1 Magnet Warrior is in Kaiba's campaign. And then I think... I can't remember. Shit, we gotta go right after Red Eye's Black Metal Dragon. He is pretty tough. I kind of regret not getting another Red Eyes, like some better version. Yeah, so I have to go right after him. I hope Joey can take this on. Again, the strategy is to try and do as much with Gaia and Curse of Dragon I can, and then fuse them. It's never been more relevant than right now, when I have so few attacks. But yeah. I guess maybe it's a good thing that they only have 2 here, because Red Eye's Metal Dragon is fucking strong. More than a match for me. Right, what was I gonna say though? Yeah, so I'll start Kaiba's whenever I do. I was gonna say next week, but I can't in good faith promise you that. I don't know what my recording schedule looks like, so the next time I record, I'll do Kaiba's campaign, and that'll be fun. I do like the strategy of keeping the ones who fuse together. I never really used that in my own files, like when I played before, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it this way. I might as well, right? Like, I'm not going to use Joey again. It's a pretty decent strategy, but not that many can do it. Supposedly, in one of these, I don't know if it's on the first play, if you can do it all in one playthrough, but supposedly, if you change Dark Magician of Chaos into... If you change Dark Magician into Dark Magician of Chaos, then you get Dark Magician again in either this mission or the next one for Yugi, so... that would mean I would have Dark Magician 1, 2, Dark Magician Girl, and Black Magician of Chaos. To be perfectly honest, I don't know what I would do with the regular Dark Magician at this point, because he'd be so under, like, powered. Maybe throw him on someone's team in Kaiba's thing? I don't know. Kaiba's campaign should be a little harder, because they're all going to be, like, level 30 plus, but... I don't know. I'll have to see. Like, it depends, because I'm sure I can eviscerate them with Yugi's team. It's like creating a second and a third marshal. That might be a little tough. That was a really good experience for Gaia. Good. Alright. Joey has done his parts. Now the rest of them could fucking get their monsters. God, why is Tristan so slow? Who did I put as his main guy? Illusari May shouldn't be that slow. But, I mean, I guess he's okay. It's gonna be a pain in the ass getting up here and over here. So much of this is a pain in the ass. I don't know. I don't think you have to fight them all either. I mean, you have to fight some of them because I literally can't get to the next area unless I go through here, so... but yeah. What to talk about? Got 3 platinums in the last couple days. I was gonna say week, but it's really been like 2 days. I got, what platinums did I get? I got, Danganronpa 2, which was a pain in the ass. I talk about it at great length in the Digimon part. And then, I got Infamous Second Son today, and I got Minecraft on Vita today. Which means I now have Minecraft Platinum on PS3, PS4, and Vita. PS3, I only have like 20 trophies, because when the game first came out, there was only like 20 trophies, and they added a bunch. I have no intention of going back and getting them. I don't care. I got the platinum. I don't care if it says like 50%. I still have the platinum. Doesn't matter. Got platinum. So, I'm not really worried. And then, Infamous Second Son. I really want to rip into that game. It's not fun. I don't care what anyone says. Maybe this is because I was playing on Expert, so it feels a little bit more unforgiving. But, I think the Infamous games are fun, I guess. Like, I think I like Infamous 2 the best. Just because they give you, like, the most freedom with Cole's powers, and the electricity is, like, way more fun than smoke, neon, digital, or concrete. It's just, they're not as fun. And that's just the powers themselves. It's nothing to do with, like, the game. And I just feel like they still struggle from, like, basic things. Like, I'm gonna spoil the end of Infamous Second Son. The game is years old at this point. If you don't want to hear, it's not really. I'm spoiling the boss mechanics. I'm not really spoiling the fight itself, but regardless, just kind of go la 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 la, or just be like, well, guess this is getting spoiled for me. The final boss, actually, I can dance around spoilers. The final boss has you fighting. You fight the final boss, and then like after fighting them for like maybe like one phase, you steal their powers, and then it teaches you to use their powers as you fight them, which is annoying as shit, because it starts off where you can't do anything. Like, you're literally just running around dodging the boss's attacks. And then you get a power core, and then you can finally start shooting, and then you get another one, and you can jump high. Or no, the first one you can dash, then you can shoot, then you can jump high. Then it gives you, like, their, like, strong attack. But it's still so fucking stupid, because it's like, why am I being taught a new power for the final boss? This is so dumb. Like, it's not even like a crazy OP power. Like, if it was something ridiculous where I could just, like, basically just beat up on the boss for, like, an extended amount of time, like, okay, then give me that, I guess. But it wasn't. It was just like, this is just like, it's the same, it's on par with the other three powers. So it's like, okay, cool, so now I have to learn how to do this and fight the final boss, whose mechanics are fucking bullshit. The arena you fight the boss in is just not fair. Like, it's a picture it like an oval arena, but on one end, there's no cover, so if the boss starts shooting at you, you're kind of just fucked. You have to run back and forth until you get lucky. And then the second one is, and then the other thing it does is it'll just charge at you, and then you have to run through its legs and run to the other side. Problem is, if you're trying to shoot it, you can't run past it. Like, you want to get your hits in, and it has a lot of HP. So there'll be the other side of the arena. It's like a wall, and there's two like pillars, so you can kind of get cover, which is great. But at the end of the wall, there's like two doorways, because it's like a media building. And if you go into the doorway, the boss, despite being ridiculously huge at that point, will just like stomp through that little tiny area and basically just kick you to death. And it's like, you can't get out at that point either, because you take damage just by touching the boss, which is bullshit, because it's not like on fire or anything. So you'll just like try and... So I was trying to get through. This boss took like half an hour, and it shouldn't have. It just shouldn't have. Did I not put Tristan all the way to the boss? That seems like something I didn't do. So yeah, it just... Oh, it looks like he's into a wall or something. So... It's just bad mechanics in general, where it's just like, it's just a poorly designed fight, and not put a poorly designed fight on top of you having to learn a new power. And it's just like, why do they do this? Like, this is so stupid. My other problem with Infamous is that choosing a bad karma or good karma playthrough doesn't matter in the goddamn slightest. Like, the missions are now that I've played both sides, I know both of the missions are exactly the goddamn same for each time. It's just like, the dialogue is slightly different. Instead of, we gotta take him out, it's, we gotta kill him. It's like, oh, great change. I can really feel it. And then, there's like one cutscene at the end that changes, and it was just kind of like, alright, cool, that was not worth playing all this. The real difference is, I guess, if you look at it this way, the whole point of the different karma system, like good or bad, is like you get different powers, but even then, the powers aren't really varied enough. Like, there was nothing I got with, other than just like the playstyle. Like, basically, all that really changed was instead of like stunning enemies, it would kill them. But it's like, it doesn't matter, because the enemy's down no matter what. Like, does it make me feel better? Is that the point here? Like, it really didn't affect anything. It was just kind of like, alright, cool. So now, I remember on the good playthrough, there was an ability you can get where if you hit them in the head, it would like immediately stun them. Whereas if you played evil, if you hit them in the head, it was a headshot and would kill them. I was like, what is the point of this? Like, nothing changed. There was nothing. There was like, I didn't notice any like huge differences between good and evil. It just seemed like such a waste. Like, it seems like it's something they're trying to like shoehorn in. It's like if you want to just like make a game and just like give you a set amount of powers, then just give like a power tree or something. So you can choose which powers you use, and, you know, like, oh, I'm going to go down this tree instead, and that locks out this tree. Don't make it tied to, like, evil or good. It just seems, like, empty. So, was not a fan. I can safely say I didn't like Infamous Second Son. I might be the only one in the goddamn world, but, like, it was okay. Like, it was a solid, like, 7. Like, I don't regret playing it, but I'm not going to, like, write it down in the annals of history. Like, this is one of the greatest I've ever played, blah, blah, blah. And it comes down to it, it kind of seems like a sucker punch thing, like the developer, not like I got sucker punched into playing a game. Because they have a lot of, I have a lot of issues with some of the Sly 2 and Sly 3 missions, where it's like they tried to do a mission, they try to do certain things, but then the game mechanics just aren't great. And that's kind of a problem I've had with the developer for a while. Carlos is huge. He loves Sly Cooper, he loves Infamous, he's super into it, but for me, I'm just like, Like, they could definitely work on things. Like, my biggest gripe with Sly 2, and if you watch the Let's Play, if you're one of the 10 people who watch the Sly 2 Let's Play, you fucking remember it. It's the goddamn tank mission in, the Contessa's second stage. And it's just like, the tank controls like ass. Like, it's just like, if you move forward with the left stick, it'll, like, turn the one side, it'll, basically, the left analog stick and the right analog stick each control the different tread of the tank. So, like, the turn, you would have to, like, push one up, push one down, or, like, push one left, push one right. It was just, like, so convoluted, where it was just like, who did this? Who thought this was a good idea? This is a terrible idea. I hate you for coming up with this idea. Not fun. That's all. There's my gripes with Sucker Punch. I mean, don't get me wrong, whatever game Sucker Punch makes next, I'm assuming they'll move away from Infamous, just like they moved away from Sly. I'll play it, but other than they're like hard on for parkouring games, like, I don't know. It's not really I'm not always that interested. So we'll see. I'm actually going back and playing the original Ratchet & Clank right now. Like, not the remake, the, like, first one. That's not a good game either, but, like, it was okay at its time. Like, when I first played it as a kid, I was like, oh, this is fun. Going back to it, it's kind of not fun. But I won't really fault Insomniac for it, because they realized it wasn't fun, and then changed things. Like, when they did the remake, they changed so many of the things that bugged me about Ratchet & Clank 1. Even their sequel, like Ratchet & Clank Going Commando, they changed a bunch, and it works out really well. Like, there's still some kinks to work out, because they kind of, like, I feel like this happened with all three of those, like Sly 2, Jak 2, Ratchet & Clank 2. They introduced a bunch of game mechanics, Jak 2 being the, like, most drastic of the changes. Sly 2, I think it was mostly changes for the good, but some hiccups here and there. Just with mission stuff. So overall, Sly 2 is still a really good game. Like, I'll give Sucker Punch that much credit. They did a lot of right. But I think Ratchet & Clank 2 is probably the most improved. And then, yeah, so they introduced a couple, like, hiccups here and there with Ratchet & Clanks, but then by 3, they had evened them all out. Whereas Sly 3 continued to introduce new game mechanics. And I feel like they didn't fix some of the ones that were from 2. So, I don't know, it's a case of getting too ambitious. I think Jak 3 kind of suffers from this, where they fixed some of the problems they had in Jak 2, but then they introduced new ones with, like, hey, what if there was a vehicle, like, all the time, everywhere? Like, you guys love the vehicles, that's the best part of these games, right? It's like, no. It's the platforming, like your entire first game was based on. What the fuck is wrong with you? Who told you this? Who hurt you? Yeah, so that's all. But yeah, I have the Ratchet & Clank collection. I still have Sly 3 to play through, so I think I'm gonna do Ratchet & Clank 1. I might try and take a stab at Jak 2 again, try and get through that if I can. Because I still do want to beat Jak 2 and 3. Like, once I beat 2 and get to 3, I'll be like, okay, this is much better. But it's like, until that point, I'm just kind of like, I I've talked about that numerous times, which that's a super broken game. And then, I don't know, maybe I might just start playing XCOM or Civilization Revolution. My problem with that is I'm on like a trophy kick right now, and the trophies for Civ Rev and XCOM are pretty difficult. Well, not so much difficult as a huge time commitment, I guess. Like, when I started playing Binding of Isaac, it was purely for fun. I never at any point thought I would have the platinum for that game, but I just played it so much that I was like, oh shit, I actually can get the platinum for this. So, it'll probably be a situation like that. I'll get the platinum like 2 years from now. And what else? Oh, I bought 3 games. I should talk about that. I bought, I was looking through my trophies just because I was looking at games. One of my favorite, like I said before, one of my favorite things about trophy hunting is that I play games that like I kind of put down. Like if I didn't realize I was close to beating them or close to getting a platinum, then I'd put them down or something. And that gives me a chance to pick them back up. I remember I played Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations, which was between 2 and 3, and it was just like, it was not good. I was expecting 3 and it wasn't 3. I remember being upset by that, but then I looked at the trophies I was missing and I was like, oh shit, I almost platinumed this game. So I bought it because it was like $5. I was like, whatever. So I'll play for a bit and see if I can grind that out. And then I also bought Zone of the Enders, which I wasn't even fucking close to platinuming. But that's Hideo Kojima's like lesser known game. There's a Zone of the Enders 1 and 2. It's a collection. I've heard 1 is kind of okay, but 2 is really good. But I'm looking for a good mech game, so I'll try and play that. If not, I'll just either play Front Mission Evolved, which is another game I was looking for a good mech game, but I might pick that up and then immediately put it back down again. Or I could just go to like the tried and true, in my opinion, favorite mech game of all time, which is Custom Robo. It's not a perfect game, but it's like the closest I think a game developer has come to like getting exactly what I wanted out of something like that. Which is just, I just want a mech game where I can use a bunch of different, fucking, god damn it. I just want a mech game where I can swap parts and shit and do like a bunch of different robots, and Custom Robo delivers. I think there's another game that came pretty close. I remember talking about it with Freedom Wars, but that's different, because you don't really control mechs in that one. Alright. Man, I really wish I had like a huge AoE, but I don't. Still, this is a pretty OP team because Illusory Gentleman is pretty good at stopping enemies from hitting me, so that's a good start. So there are 2 enemies in this one, and then once I beat them, I've got the last one with Yugi, and then we can move on to the next match. Who to go after? Let's go after... because once they're blinded, I don't really care. It's kind of funny because the normal thing is like how many attacks do they have, how much HP do they have, etc. But if I can blind enemies, then it's like, well, they're useless. They can't hit me anyway, so I might as well just attack the other ones. They both guarded. What bitches. See, this is different, though. Even though this one's blind. Since the other ones are guarding, I'm going to do less damage, so I might as well just attack it. So I bought Zone of the Enders, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations, and then I bought the Sega Genesis Collection for PS2. Pretty much because... I had a stream goal, or a donation goal, that I had to put in. Like, I didn't really plan on it, but it was like, I got such a huge donation, I was like, I need to like retroactively make a donation for this so that I can repay them somehow, because this is not what I was expecting. And it's for Scarlet Eye, who, he asked me to play Echo the Dolphin for like 2 years, and I was just like, why? That's such a strange request. Like, easily the strangest request I've ever gotten. Like, some people have requested I play like obscure RPGs I've never played. It's like, I don't know why they want me to play. I know why they want me to play those, but it's like, and I can kind of understand it because I play some RPG games on here. Echo the Dolphin has nothing to do with anything I've ever played, so it's like, I don't know why. I think Scarlet just likes the game, so it's like, alright, well, I'm gonna play it. To be honest, I bought it on Steam, and I intended to play it after Scarlet donated the Extra Life stream as like a thank you. And then I just couldn't get my computer to capture it. Like, I'm running into problems with fraps, with like different PC capture and stuff. Like, that's easily where I'm like where I fall the most. Fall is the wrong word. One of my weaknesses is PC capturing. That's why I don't really do that much. Like, I do it sometimes with like emulators and stuff, but it's difficult and I don't like doing it. So it's tough. I prefer much more to capture with consoles, and I will openly say that. Especially, it's just more of my program. Just like sometimes I'll just start up a program I've used 100 times and it just won't work, and I won't have any idea why. Like OBS is still finicky. I have problems with fraps, not just deciding not to work anymore. And then the only other program I use is Camtasia, where I literally just record the screen, and that doesn't come out to a great quality. And the files are gigantic. Like I'm talking like 20 gigs for like 45 minutes, 40 minutes. It's like that's crazy. There should be, supposedly there's a way to get Elgato's to capture PC, but I haven't really looked into it too much. If I could do that, if I could just use game capture to capture PC games, that would be a whole different story. But it's something I gotta look more into. I don't want to upgrade my laptop because it was expensive and I don't want to have to do that again. What it comes down to is I'm eventually just gonna have to build a PC. Like, it will have to happen eventually. And until then, I'm just gonna put it off as long as possible. And my eventual not transition, but my eventual, like, delving into PC games. Alright, so one more on Tristan's side. Oh, he immediately went in. It must have, like, kicked him to, like, the side. Okay, Millennium Golem and 2 Rocket Warriors. Rocket Warriors actually, okay, definitely going to be the one I target. But, they're, you get that from Joey's campaign. I don't remember if he starts with it. I think he does. Oh shit. Had to sneeze. Oh shit, no. Don't let this happen. Don't kill him. Oh no, that's not good. I was not paying attention to Red Eyes' health. I was far too distracted. My own hubris. That is shitty. Just keep attacking Rocket Warrior. Did I attack with Illusory Gentleman and just didn't blind him? That's not great. I mean, I'm not too worried because this is the last fight Tristan has to do, but still, that's cutting it close. Also, Red Eyes doesn't get XP now, and that's not great. Does one of them have a Monster Reborn though? I don't know if Red Eyes was the one who had Monster Reborn. He might have. I should check. I think Summon Skull might have one. That is a different attack than the one he did last time. Rocket Warrior out here using special attacks. What the fuck's happening? Alright, I only have Polymerization on Summon Skull, so that's not great. Oh, yeah, because that used 2 stars of Rocket Warrior's attack, so it was definitely a special attack. Alright, Illusory Gentleman needs to go, please, thank you. I only have blue medicine? Why would I do this to myself? I thought I swapped it with red. It's such a waste. It's like a waste of a turn. Okay. It's getting closer than I would have liked. I guess at this point I'm just going to run out of their attacks for them. I haven't had to do that in a while. Like, I haven't had to, like, sit through all their attacks in a long time. Just Polymerization? Can I polymerize with the dead person? Miss. Oh my god, you can actually waste an attack doing that. I was just fucking around. Alright, well, shit. That was very ill-advised. Damn. I'm mad at myself now. I let myself... Okay, that's not fair. I let myself basically get fucking kicked around a bit. I think I still can beat Millennium Golem. Oh my god, that's not fair. I had him on the ropes. Alright, well that's the last attack, so now I can focus on just beating him down. There's no point healing. I can just heal him between battles if it takes longer. Alright. I don't think I can beat Millennium Golem. He has too much HP. But, even if I have to battle him again, which is unprecedented at this point in the game, I haven't done to do that in forever, I should be okay. I wonder if I can use Red Eye's items even if he's not alive, and if he has a Monster Reborn, if I can use it on himself. That'd be weird. Where are my trap cards? Why can't I use Call of the Haunted, or Power Play, or whatever that one is? I forget what that one's called. Basically, where are my get them back from the graveyard cards? Come on. Premature Burial. Shadow of the one that lets you eat, like, you and your opponent revive one. I forget the name of it. Damn it. Okay. I am mad at myself for not OTKing that. Oh, and it immediately starts again. Fuck, I must be like really clipped into the wall or something. Okay. Well, luckily, this should be the end. Millennium Golem pulls out fucking Monster Reborn or fucking, what is it, Soul Harvest? The one where you get like as many as you can, 1,000 life points per monster. Here we go. Alright, thank God. Okay. So that's done. You found Alpha the Magnet Warrior. Dun dun dun. Nice. Alright. Yugi, are you strapped on something? No, we're good. I guess I should take this time to heal if I have healing. I do. Diane Keto. Might as well. What? Where are you? I can't even freaking... There we go. This should help things. Don't forget to fuck with the camera if you need to. Alright, the last one has Gate Guardian, so that's great. I should really... The best way to do this one is if you focus down one of them. I don't know who the weakest is going to be. And then if I do that, and then I use my special attack to deal like massive damage, then I should be able to not have them trigger polymerization. I don't know. I kind of do want to fight Gate Guardian though, because then I would show that I am really that powerful. But I also don't want to take crazy chances for no reason. Other than my hubris. Yeah, that's okay though. So I think this is a decent strategy. Send Joey to the one, send Tristan to those two, and then yeah, this is okay. I don't think I needed that many more marshals. The guide specifically tells you to use as little as possible, but I can't have Yugi running all around the goddamn map. That would have taken me an hour, so this seems like a good compromise. Alright, can you move up a little bit as you go? This is what I mean. It's like, I don't have a problem with them using lanes, but they couldn't have made them like a little bigger. Like, come on. I also do like that I'm literally fighting computers. That's their picture for computers. Here's the other thing. It's got a dual disc, and it's got like a deck of cards, meaning this is clearly reused from another Yu-Gi-Oh game, like most of the assets are. But there's no cards in this one, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. That's also definitely the card, or the dueling robot that Kaiba fought when he was summoned Obelisk for the first time. No banter from the computer, just going right into it? Alright, fair enough. I mean, it did give me boss music at least. Alright, so it looks like Suijin is the weak link. So I'm going to attack Suijin. I might, depending on who goes next, I might have them attack Suijin again, just to make double, triple sure that he's dead when I use the special. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Alright. Okay. And then here we go. No Gate Guardian today. I probably should have done it just to let everyone see it, but I don't care about your feelings. No Gate Guardian for you. Not until we get Kazujin and Joey's. I almost said Zoe. Yeah. That really does annoy me though. That Kazujin is literally like, you cannot get until you beat Joey's campaign because he's on the last mission. It's like, why even bother? Like, no, who's going to play after they beat all 3 campaigns? That's not fair at all. That's poor game design, I'll tell you that right now. I have no problem switching up making monsters, like, separate between Kaiba and Yugi's campaign, because then when you get to Joey's, you can just go crazy, but come on, that's not fair. But I also understand that they wanted to put some incentive for playing Joey's, but it's like, what do they really think was going to happen? They think people are just going to keep playing? Like, I don't know. I wish there was like more content. I just wish for more of this game. That's really what it comes down to. Alright. Scott's over this way. Let's go, everybody. Cool. I don't know if... Oh, 0 gold. That's not fair. I don't know if I can, yeah, I don't think I can change monsters or anything between this. I think that's why the guide classifies them the same. I lied to you. It looks like I can change monsters. In hot pursuit, Yugi and friends make their way through the maze of circuitry and infiltrate the central unit. It's the control unit of the fantasy world created by the computer where Scott is hiding. Countdown to the final battle has started. Alright, well, fuck, they're required to go, but I'm gonna make this a little less costly. Yeah, yep. Well, I have to take them no matter what, but I don't have to like it. There we go. Also, Tristan's not required to go. That's annoying. Okay, let's save just in case. Not all teams have monsters. Fine. You're gonna make me do this. Here, you want a monster? I will give you a monster. Right, let me do it this way. Karibo's already on someone. Hold on. Let's remove Karibo. Taya, you can have Karibo. And then I'll also equip Karibo with Multiply. There we go. Now Karibo has 3,300 attack. While we're here, let's take out your blue medicine and give you red. I don't care who has red medicine, but it needs to go. There we go. You have red medicine too, I guess, but you don't really need it. What else can I give him? I don't have any really good equipment. Could give him Metal Morph. Uses to absorb life points of other monsters. No, I don't like that one. Let's do that. Why not? They're all dark monsters, I think. Alright. Nope, I still gotta give someone to Simon. Here, Dragon Piper. Wait. There we go. Okay. Alright. What does this one suggest? Is there roaming monsters in this one? Again, no time limit. Also, Scott's monsters remain the same level. No change. Careful going around the CPU to liberate other. Not really. Liberating all, liberate that. Scott is easy, too easy. Depending on which. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Let's save. In we go. Final battle, kind of. Like the third final battle. 1/3. Yugi's forces free the main processor. Yugi's team retreats. So everyone is in their spots still, but you have to free all of these other bases first. So what I'm going to do is... I can't go that way. What is wrong with me? Send Yugi out there. And then I'll send Tristan out there. I don't think I need Joey, to be perfectly honest. So we have what I assume is they're all equipped with Multiply. Just one Multiply each. That's not that bad. That could have been a lot worse. I don't know what Lucky is, though. That worries me. And then, let's see. Nope, I don't need to focus on that. Let's focus. Let me do it while they're moving. Have him go fight the Karibos. And then I'll have him go fight the insects. Yeah, so he's got insect armor on all of his guys. Laser cannon armor. And then they all have polymerization, which of course they do. Dark burning magic, secret arts, night adept, magic craft. Okay, I know that Dark Magician, and I assume by association that Dark Magician of Chaos also learns it. Level 5 black magic, which is I can finally just use Regeki and just say fuck it. Basically. Say I don't care anymore. Basically just gonna cheat. Let me look at everyone's monsters still though. Nope. These don't help. Okay, who else? Nope. Aerial. I don't know what aerial means, but it's probably something. Okay. We're good now. Yeah. I totally could have just sent Joey down to take care of the Karibos. I don't know why I didn't. To be honest, I still have a chance to. I might as well just send Yugi this way now. I regret almost instantly. And you attack the insects, then I don't need to move you or anything. Joey's also fast, so she should get there pretty quickly. I just like, I was thinking about it, I'm just like, he's more than strong enough to take them on. They have Multiply, who cares? They probably have their special attack too, which actually I think Multiply gives them the special attack, but if I fuse, I don't really have much to worry about. And Satsu is still a really strong monster. Let's do that. I really do have to give like the top-down view or I can't see anything. Don't get caught on the corner here. There we go. Nope, I just told you not to. You went ahead and didn't anyway. Okay. Do that. Nope, you got caught in the corner too. Alright. Cool. Corner is the final boss. That's really what it is here. Tristan's about to fight his guys. Still wanted to be over Yugi, so I could at least have him target next one. Dun, dun. See, Yugi would destroy this team because they have low, like, total HP. Oh, that hits everyone. Uh-oh. Does not bode well for me. It looks like it uses 2 stars, so I can at least, like, if I do weather enough of them, then they won't be able to keep going. I mean, if they just continue to use their special attack, I'd be worried, but they're still like, okay, well that one used it. He's blind though. I wonder if this affects, even though it's a special. Yeah, it only hit Red Eyes, it looks like. Let's just focus him down, I guess. If I kill him, there's less chance of them attacking. Obviously, if they're dead, they can't attack. What else have I been up to? Oh, I started watching Season 3 of BoJack Horseman. I'm a huge, huge fan of BoJack. Season 1 is really, really good, and it's really... Fuck that. And it's really self-contained. Season 2 is pretty good. I like Season 2. I think Season 1 is more, like, wrapped up nicely. Like, as in it, like, it kind of, like, goes from start to finish. It's a story to tell, and it tells it. Season 2 is, it's kind of at that point where it's like, oh, well, people seem to like the first season, so let's make a second. Which there's nothing wrong with. I mean, I fully encourage it. But it's sort of like, it's not... The best thing about BoJack Horseman is it's really funny and really depressing at the same time. And I felt like Season 2 went funny a little bit more and wasn't as depressing. Which is a weird complaint to have about a show, but... Season 3 so far seems to be hitting the balance okay. It's not as, like, cripplingly depressing. Again, a weird, like, complaint to have. It's not as, like, cripplingly depressing as the first season was. And there hasn't been, like, an oh shit moment like there was in Season 2. Like, oh my god, I don't want to... Like, Season 2 made me... Season 2, what I will give it credit for, is it made me, like, question the main character. I was like, I don't know if I'm on your side here. Like... But, it's different. Season 3 had a really good episode where they talked in the beginning for like 2 minutes, and then the entire episode was like, there was no dialogue, which is something they could only do on Netflix. They could not get away with that on network TV. And I thought it was a really, really good episode. It's episode 4, and I would love to hear people, like, if anyone else is watching BoJack, what they thought of that episode. Because originally I put BoJack on in the background while I was playing Infamous. And, or I think I was playing Diablo, I don't remember. But I put it on the background. And, like, I had to turn and watch that episode because it was completely silent. Like I couldn't just, like, leave it alone. And where am I? There we go. Couldn't figure out which node I was at. Alright. I gotta focus on Ensatsu because he's gonna likely be ready to move soon. So I haven't decided what Yu-Gi-Oh game I want to play after this. I think I'll play Duelist of the Roses, because Forbidden Memories got a lot of votes, but a lot of people seem to have fond memories of Duelist of the Roses. Plus, it's another like weird game where it doesn't really follow Yu-Gi-Oh rules at all. Plus, it's hard, and that's something. Again, my only gripe with that game is it's not the card list isn't quite as updated as the monsters are in this one. And Forbidden Memories is like, fuck, forget about updated monsters. Capsule Monsters is pretty good. It's got about the same level as this one. Where it's like, I think Capsule Monster is like all the way through Battle City, so like Season 3. That's a good one too. Let's see who gets there first. It's gonna be Yugi. This should be easy, theoretically, because I should just have to attack once, then special attack, and then they can't fuse. Unless they just fuse right away. Wouldn't that be a fucking bullshit tactic? Like, what if the game knew, like, well, they're probably just gonna do this, and then it was just like, bam, dead. Man, if I don't go next, then it's gonna fuse automatically, and then that'll be wasted of like 4 stars. Alright. Let me go. Oh, fucking... That was reckless. I should have just focused on one first. That's okay. It's got a lot of attacks, but it's pretty strong. But I'm still confident. Like, I think their single attacks are still pretty strong. Like, at this point, it would be very silly of me to use a special attack because it wouldn't be worth it. God damn. That looks terrifying. And it hits hard. Great. Awesome. Yeah, special attacks, they use too many stars. Since they use 2 from Dark Magician Girl and 2 from the Dark Magician, then it's not worth it. Seriously, I thought Dark Magician was supposed to come back at some point. Does he not come? When does he come back? So weird. Thought he did. I think I've been lied to. Not that it matters. I wouldn't know what team to put him on, to be honest. So I'm okay with it. I have more than enough different monsters. And I've accepted Black Magician of Chaos. Like, since I can still use the special, I'm like, alright, well, might as well just keep using him, whatever. Still like OP, or OG Dark Magician's design the best, but what are you gonna do? Stop the system, North Bridge. Yes, we have. Alright, so now let's get Yugi ready to assault the middle. Should heal before I do anything. Alright. This is where Joey wipes, and then I have to send someone else over to clean up his mess. Oh, they seem so weak. So this is their special move. Multiple spine shot. How much damage are you gonna do? That is he critted? Damn it, don't... fuck. If they attack again, I don't know if Gaia can survive it, to be honest. I think I might just fuse now, just to get it over with, because, he should have more health. I don't know how his attack will be, but I think one attack between Gaia and Ansatsu should kill each one of them. Kuribo, as many attacks and as strong as their attacks may be, they still have very low HP. So, I'm not too worried. The only other thing is the stakes are high now because I can't use Curse of Dragon's items. Damn it, they're fast. Little shits. Okay. This is not fair at all. Ansatsu hasn't gone once. Ah, God. That's not fair. Okay, I've got to make sure to just finish this one off. All I can really do here. I got fucking gypped here. I gotta attack the one that can still do multiple spine shot. I mean, if they attack Ansatsu, he's dead. Also, Ansatsu has healing items. No, he doesn't. Okay. I was gonna say, what's wrong with me? But nothing. I couldn't have done anything. Alright. Don't... Oh, he guarded. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now I can just wait. It's literally that easy. Just wait it out. Wait until your guard resets. I don't care. I got all the time in the world, baby. Oh, that was rough. It just hit me like a blitz. Like, damn. I still think it might... I think it was a good move to use Gaia, because I think Gaia himself probably would have died pretty quickly. Still good, though. Good XP, even though it's Kuribo's. Oh, that was worrisome. Alright. So that's done. Stop system South Bridge. Now we stopped everything except the middle. Use Diane Keto now. Because Dark Magician 2 got pretty fucked up there. Okay. So there are 2 battles left. Maybe it wasn't good. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to use Diane Keto that quickly. Also, I should use Swords of Revealing Light. If I'm gonna take up inventory space with Dark Magician Girl, I might as well use it. Like, I keep forgetting it's there. I feel silly. I'm just like, god damn it, just use it, man. You might as well just run straight towards him now. We're finally going to stop the greatest villain in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! History, Scott. That's why I can only find like 3 images of him online, which makes making thumbnails super goddamn easy. No trouble at all, no. I'm actually really salty, because there's like no images of Scott. There's one of him from the anime and one of him from the manga. I must say, I admire your persistence. I never expected anyone to make it this far. Scott, your plans have failed. Now stop the simulator and set us free. It's too late. It doesn't matter what you do now. There's no way to stop the Dark Spirit now. Dark Spirit? You heard me. I built this computer to summon the ancient powers of darkness. Yeah, sure. Of course you did. The Spirit will be here any minute, and it will devour your strong duelist souls and take over the entire world. Alright, cool. You're all chosen by me to be the tributes to the darkness. Ha ha ha, you should feel honored. What a bunch of lies. There's such thing as the Dark Spirit. Hehehe, I'm afraid you've no idea just how ingenious my new dual discs are. This is not just a game or simulator, it's a trap, a chain to bind my tribute to the Dark Spirit. This machine is linked to your souls and controls all your senses. Dark Spirit will come from the darkness found within the human heart. He's gone nuts. Oh, I can hear it now. A power unlike any other. It's coming. It's coming. It's time for you to give me your souls. It only hurts in the beginning. After that, you'll be at peace. You gotta stop him quickly. Not really. Why would you believe him? I'm gonna pull the whole Kaiba mentality here, which is just like, no. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Use my special, and then Dark Magician of Chaos, I use my special too, and then it'll be wiped out. Although Scott looks intimidating, he's pretty weak. Even though he's got Skull Knight and 2 Serpent Knights of Dragon, but they're not that strong. I think the only time Serpent Knight of Dragon is mentioned in the show is it's Rex's like rare card that Esperoba wins from him. I think that's the only time I remember it. And it's weird too, because Rex doesn't bring it up in Duelist Kingdom. It's like, damn, Joey with my red eyes. Good thing I had this monster that's 50 less attack points with it, which is still pretty good at this point in the duel, or at this point in the series. Guess not, no? Okay, cool. Maybe you got it later. Just imagine, the thing I always have trouble imagining is how did duelists get new cards? Did they go to shops and buy like packs? Or did they like order it online like super rich people would? Grah! There's nothing you can do to stop it now. The Dark Spirit is almost here. All I wanted to do was offer you as a tribute painlessly. The darkness knows no mercy. It will devour your souls ruthlessly. Not even I can guess how painful that will be. You will live just long enough to regret the fact that you were not defeated by me, Scott. What a waste. I hate to lose such a convenient pawn. Even if he was... even if he was more than a little crazy. Could have used him for something else. The punishment for interfering with a minion of the darkness is harsh. Indeed. Who are you? Does it matter? What good does it do for the cow to know the name of the butcher? It's still going to end up as steak. This place is actually quite nice. I'll make a nice stepping stone to the outside world. All I need to do is wait to finish materializing. Might as well eat you while I wait. Let's see, which minion should I summon forth? Obelisk, the Tormentor, I summon thee. What? Yeah, you have to fight an Egyptian god. I like to imagine most of Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom's budget was used making the animations for the Egyptian gods. Alright, so this can be pretty tough. Luckily, this is the first time we're facing him, so he's only got 8,550 HP. Only. Now let's just use swords. Like, surely this will still affect him. Yay! He's still moving, but yay! Alright. Really didn't think that would work. I don't know if I can defeat him in one turn. I might be able to. By one turn, I mean like one go at him. Because the guide recommends retreating so you can heal and shit, but I don't think I'll need to do that. Especially if he's paralyzed. To be honest, I don't remember how strong he is. Like, I don't know how much like damage his hits do. But seem to be doing pretty well. Especially with 2 crits, like that's just lucky. I can't figure out if Obelisk has had a move yet, and it just skipped over it, or what's going on. I'm not 100% sure how paralysis works. Also, GG Dark Vision Girl, how can you miss? He's right there. Like, he's impossible to miss. Alright, well. This has gone pretty well, to be honest. Kind of surprised the Egyptian gods aren't immune to status effects like poison or bind or paralysis, whatever it's called. So this has been pretty goddamn easy. In fact, it's anticlimactically so. Alright, deal that final hit. See, my problem with this is this would make a good thumbnail, but he's fucking glowing yellow, so it doesn't work. Alright. That was good. What's the XP like? It should just theoretically keep going, right? Like that was a battle that was not meant to be won. Okay, cool. Nobody leveled up. Awesome. Fucking GG. Hooray! Cool. We did it. What's happening? The whole place is starting to fall apart. Soul of Obelisk. And a good amount of gold, too. Yugi, wake up. Snap out of it. Huh? Yugi, good. You're finally awake. Hurry up. The fire's getting close. Fire? What fire? This is the second time Yugi has gone unconscious in a fire. This is not okay. The flames were coming out of that big machine connected to the dual disk when we woke up. Looks like there was some kind of trouble. Anyway, we've got to get out of here now. Right. Fire in the sick labs burned fiercely through the night until flames engulfed the entire complex. The fire blazed in the morning, destroying the entire lab. Yugi and the company escaped relatively unharmed. Various news media reported that an accident in one of the labs had started the fire at sick labs. The real truth was buried forever in the darkness. Scott Irvine, the architect of this insidious incident, had disappeared after he left Kaiba Corporation, and no one even knew if he was alive or not. After the fire, Sick closed its doors and went out of business. There was no trace of Scott. What pushed Scott Irvine over the edge and made him embrace madness? No one knows the answer to that question. However, his final words before he disappeared from Kaiba Corporation might hold a clue. It's inevitable that those who realize the existence of the gods wish eventually to control them. Overwrite data? Yes, I will. Oh, good. I didn't realize Yugi was in this game. Thanks. I hate useless credits like this. Like, tell me who... I don't need to know the cast of the characters. Tell me who, voice actors and stuff are. But there's no voice actors in the game, so, like, really you should just be telling me who the programmers are right now. Alright. Another successful Let's Play. If I do say so myself. I don't know what to do here. Just go, I guess. Original character design, original monster design, scenario drafts. Kazuki Takahashi, who's the author of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. In the show, I guess. I want to see how many people made this game. I'm always surprised by like these older games that was secretly made by like 10 people. Like, I remember Digimon World 1 was made by like 10 people. Well, no, what game surprised me? It was, no, it was Digimon World 3. Was made by like 20 people, if that. It was just like, what the fuck? How? This game is massive. How is it this few? So yeah, this is the end. I guess. So we'll start with Kaiba's campaign next. So we'll be going back from the beginning, and that should take a good amount. How many parts was this? Like 10 or 11, something like that. 12. Then it's about how much it should take for Kaiba's too. Maybe a little less, because now I know to do 2 missions per part if it's long enough. But yeah, pretty fun. Got anything for me, game? Any like secret after credit stuff? Nope, just go back to the main menu. I do think we unlocked challenge mode, and that'll be something worth like just quickly showing off. Yep. Load game. Choosing the hero, but doesn't. I guess challenge mode you have to unlock with all. You have to beat all 3 of them, maybe. Anyway, that's the end of this part. Tune in to the next one, and